Sometimes we pray for blessings and we get all kinds of difficulties in our lives. Just reminded that it was 10 years ago, roughly at this time, that I was diagnosed with cancer and went into hospital and went through a really bad time, terrible sort of worst experience of my life in one sense, and had about a month in hospital afterwards, problems after the operation. You'd have to say that in that time I experienced the love of God and the presence of God in a way which I haven't done actually at any other time in my life. And because, you can go through hard times and know that God is there with you and he's not going to leave you and forsake you. And he did answer prayer, and here I am 10 years later, as far as I know, cancer-free, and also able to serve the Lord and to carry on. And I pray that that will continue, but it's all under God's grace and God's mercy. But we know that we have a God who is there, who is able to meet us at our points of need and to carry us through. And we can think of Christians who suffer persecution and maybe go to prison even, and yet who are used mightily of God in those situations and experience the presence and the love of God. And experience also that even if they go through troubles and difficulties, they realize that God in them is greater than the power of evil in the world around us. As Jesus said, or John says in his letter, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. There's a greater power in every Christian who believes in Jesus than all the power that's there in the world. And that's another reason why we don't have to be alarmed at the things coming on the world. They may be bad, they may be difficult, they may make life more difficult in the natural for us, but God is with us and he is greater than all the power of evil which is around us. And he says, love me, if you love me, keep my commandments. And again, this is a measure of our love for Jesus.